Hello friends and welcome back to our today's tutorial. In today's class, you are going to learn a lot, so ensure to stay to the end. This is what we have. We want to look at how to subtract radicals in this form, okay? These are radical expressions. We want to see how to subtract them when they're in their rational form or fractional form. Now, this is very simple. Just apply your skill of your fraction. Just like when you have, let's say, 2 over 3 minus 1 over 4. You would say the LCM, you go by the LCM, and if the LCM is 12, you can now use this to divide this. You multiply with this, just that pattern. So that's what you want to apply here, okay? So what you do here is, when you look at the denominator, you notice is an expression. This is a surd expression or radical expression because it involves two terms with an operation. Here is subtraction, here is addition. So whenever you have this kind of thing, it's said to be expression. So the LCM of expression is the two expressions at the denominator. So what we're going to do now is the LCM of these two will be 2 minus root 2 and 2 plus root 2. Okay, so this is the LCM when it involves expression at the denominator. Now what you do next is you're going to use this to divide this. Okay, watch, if you have 2 root 2 and 2 minus root 2, you divide it with this, you see what you're going to have. You see that this will cancel this, so you'll be left with this. So what it means is that this value, you use it to multiply 5. So to have 5 brackets 2 plus root 2. Did you see that? Use this to divide this, you'll be left with this. Then use this value to multiply the numerator. Just your knowledge of fraction, okay? So what do you do next? Do same here. Use this to divide this. So let's divide it. So we're going to have 2 minus root 2, divide it with plus 2 root 2, divide it with this. Let's see what we have. This will cancel this, you'll be left with this. Now use this value to multiply this. Remember there's a negative sign, so we're going to have negative 2 bracket 2 minus root 2. Did you say that? So what do you do now? You're going to simplify further. You're going to open up the bracket. So watch how we do it. So this is going to give us, to open up this bracket, use this 5 to multiply this and also use it to multiply this. So 5 multiplies 2 will give us 10. Then 5 multiplies root 2. You know, you are multiplying this. When you have 5 multiplies this, it means 5 multiplies 1 root 2. Okay, the coefficient is 1. So number will multiply number. And this one does not have a radicand. So the radicand is this value inside the radical sign. So what you multiply is number will multiply number to give us 5. So we're going to have plus 5 root 2. So if you multiply 5 by root 2, it gives you 5 root 2. Okay, so what do you do next? Do same here. Use the negative 2 to multiply this and also use it to multiply this. And negative 2 multiplies 2 will give us negative 4. Then negative 2 multiplies negative root 2. Negative multiplies negative is positive. Then 2 multiplies 2 root 2 is just like 2 multiplying the 1 as the coefficient. 2 multiplies 1 will give us, so we have 2 root 2 all over. Then if you look at this denominator, what did you observe? You observe that the denominator has the same terms, 2 root 2 root 2, the difference is in the sign. So when you have something like this, the easiest way to multiply is to remember your difference of two squares, which says if I have a squared minus b squared, it is a plus b and a minus b. So when you have this, it means 2 minus root 2 and 2 plus root 2. So it means that this, which is the same with this, can also be written as 2 raised to power 2 minus root 2 raised to power 2. Did you say that? This is the same with this and is also the same with this. So in that case, I can choose to replace this with this value, which is difference of two squares. Okay, so we're going to now have 2 root 2. 2 raised to power 2 minus root 2 raised to power 2. So what do you do next? This is going to give us 10 plus, remember you cannot add these two. They are not the same, they are unliked. This is a constant, this is a radical. So you don't add them. Please be careful, okay? So you are going to collect like terms. Which ones are liked here? From the numerator, the ones that are the same of the same terms are 10 and negative 4. So we're going to have 10 minus 4. This one that has radical, which is the same radicand with this, is what you will add. When the radicands are the same, remember radicands are the numbers inside the radical sign. This is the radical sign. So this number inside is the radicand. So you see that the radicand are the same. So you can add their coefficient. This one is a coefficient because it is the number that is multiplying the radical, okay? So we're going to have 5 root 2 plus 2 root 2 all over. 2 raised to power 2 is 2 times 2 to give us 4. And these two will cancel because this is a square root. So it will cancel the square root, you'll be left with 2. So this is going to give us 10 minus 4 will give us 6. Then remember we said coefficient is what we are adding since the radicands are the same. 5 plus 2 will give us 7 root 2 over 5 this minus this will give us 2. Is that clear? So what do you do now? Please don't try to use 2 to cancel 6. It's not right. If you look at this, you will notice that these two are being joined by an operation, which is addition. Each time you have something like this, you have either addition or subtraction sign. Please don't use anything at the denominator to cancel. It's not the right method. Okay? So what you do instead is to split this to have 6 over 2 plus 7 over root 2 all over 2. This is better. So in that case, this will cancel this. So we're going to have 3 plus 2 cannot divide 7. So you can just leave it as 7 over 2 root 2. And this gives you the answer. And I hope this helps you a lot. If it did, let's know how much in the comment section. Remember, you can share this tutorial with your friends and colleagues. Give this tutorial a thumbs up and a follow. I will see you in our next class to discuss. Please let's know if you have questions in the comment section. I'll be there to answer. Bye-bye.